Hey everybody, we're back for some more Radical Rogue, and I have managed to clean up some of the scuff from yesterday, but still, it's always going to be a little scuffed. But you can see I've added the wheel gets its own scene, so it's not as difficult to do that when I need to. And I've just cleaned up the text a little bit, doesn't look as crappy, and made some other little improvements. But other than that, we're doing all the same stuff as yesterday. On our way to, oh, I should show, this is our next battle here. I'm gonna hop into the game while we look at that. And last time we managed to make it here to Viridian City, no losses, very good. We have a pretty good roster here, especially our man Edward, who's been carrying us for most of these fights so far, and I think we'll be pretty good for the future fights as well. But probably not so much for this fight we have coming up against Faulkner, because he is pretty much all flying types except for his Farfetch'd. And even that, well, it has Broost. It doesn't have any offensive flying type moves, but still, it's a very flying-centric team, and yeah, I'm not sure how a fighting and ground type will fare against that, but we're gonna be looking at the team, and we're gonna come up with our own team as best as we can. So let's just start by taking stock of all our options. Let's go to the box here and just refresh my memory on what we have. I think we have a Samurott and Decidueye. Oh, and Ivysaur. Okay, so we got a decent lineup of starters. Unfortunately, these grass guys aren't going to be very useful for this fight against Faulkner either. But for Brock, they will be good. We still have some bonus encounters that we could go back and get if we want some extra help for Faulkner. Because as far as I'm seeing off my team, I don't really have anything that's super good against his team. We have Ancient Power on Regidrago, which would probably do pretty good, but it's not the best option. We do have Bergmite. Bergmite could put in some work. Let me start doing some calcing for the first time so far, just to see how type of damage that Bergmite can do with Ice Shard to some of Faulkner's Pokemon. I think that'd be a smart thing to check out. Okay. I could also look at Regidrago's Ancient Power while I'm at it. Let's start off with his Trumbeak. The hardcore. Sorry, okay. I will probably have to set up my own scene for the next stream to show all the calcs. I don't think I'll be calcing a lot, so for now I'll just leave it off screen, but in the future I probably will try to come up with some setup for showing calcs. Just right now I'm basically just checking all of Faulkner's Pokemon against my Bergmite's Ice Shard. Let's see, should be Adamant with Ice Shard. Does 60.4 to 74% to Trumbeak. That's pretty good. Trumbeak is it one of his more bulky Pokemon? Yeah, it is actually. So Bergmite could definitely put in work. The only problem is I think he's probably... Oh, Bergmite's not that frail actually. He's got higher defense than he does attack, even with Adamant. Let's see, if I make him even more defensive, if let's see if Ice Shard is still a 2-hit KO, because that could be a good strategy. We're gonna raise def, and can lower attack, yeah. Okay, it's still guaranteed 2-hit KO against Trumbeak, so that might be a good option. And a lot of Trumbeak's moves really aren't doing much on the calc. So let's start looking at some other other Pokemon. I know Watchroll is usually an annoying one. Let's see there. Okay, yeah, his moves are going to be hurting Bergmite a lot more because they're hitting on the special side. But Bergmite's Ice Shard is still going to be a 2-ko on that. Let's look at raising Spadef on Bergmite. Yeah, still taking big chunks from Watchroll, so we'll probably want to figure something else out for that. And maybe, no, I was going to say maybe I could go for rollout on Edward, but I don't think that'd be a good idea. I mean, see, yeah, overall, Bergmite should be quite good. At least for Squawkabilly and Trumbeak that are hitting on the physical side, I think Bergmite will be fine. Yanma and Watchroll are going to be a little more, going to want to find something a little bit better because Bergmite can't really take those special hits. So we're going to change Bergmite to Impish so that he is just a little bit better at taking the physical hits when we want him to. I might lead off with Bergmite just to try to take out the Trumbeak, and then not sure what I'd do after that, but I didn't even put in Never Melt Ice, but I don't think it would ever make it a no-go, so I don't think it matters. Yeah, okay, Impish, and then let's go look around at some of our encounters in the area and see if we have anything that would make Faulkner a lot easier, because my team is not looking great for it, and I wouldn't mind using a Dex Nav to get a good counter. We have Shelder, who isn't Ice type yet, so that's not really what you need. Switch to daytime. Darn it, I always do the wrong menu for that. Okay. Switch it to nighttime. Check the encounters here. Yeah, still nothing really great in Viridian City. Let's go back and check the forest. I gotta respond to a message real quick. Okay. Let's see what we have. Actually, I can check what we have on this route also. It's just the same as the route before the forest, but okay, Pomo could be good. Oh, a Lowland Graveler could be really good. That might actually be what we want to go with. Let's change the time again. The day. The only problem with Lowland Graveler is that he does have Bullet Seed on a couple of his Pokemon. Oh, Lapras. Oh, Lapras is Water Dragon, not Water Ice. Never mind. I didn't realize they changed that. Okay, yeah, the one problem is that he has Farfetch with Fighting type move, and he has Bullet Seed on a couple other Pokemon, which could be bad for Graveler, but I think Graveler might just be bulky enough to be fine. Omastar could be good. Let me look up what moves Omastar would have right now. Let's see. It'd probably be between Omastar and Lowland Graveler, honestly. Okay, so Omastar will only have Rollout in terms of Rock type moves. So I feel like Graveler is probably going to be a better option. Let's see, he'll have Rollout, Spark, and Rock Throw. So that's definitely better. I could even Rock Polish, maybe. Let's see if I could maybe sweep with that, but Yeah, I think Alolan Graveler is how we'd want to go there. Just to secure a good position against Falconer, because the fight could definitely be tough. Let's pull up Graveler on the calc and let's see how things look there with an adamant. We'll give him the magnet to boost his spark probably. There we go. And give him spark. Oh, it said it was doing 0 damage to watch, but I was like, what's going on with that? So that's Volt Absorb. Let's also put on Rock Throw. Oh, Rock Throw is guaranteed to OHKO, even without having the magnet, not the Heartstone, so that's really good for Watch Roll. Let's see, Trumbeak. Trumbeak is also an OHKO from Spark and a 75% chance with Rock Throw. Let's look at Squawkabilly. Yeah, Squawkabilly is also OHKO'd by Spark, so yeah, I think we definitely want to go for a Alolan Graveler here. It seems like definitely the best option for us. Just kind of, and then just kind of runs through Falconer's team, and then Edward could definitely take care of the Farfetch'd, or even one of our Psychic types probably would be better. So yeah, let's see. We're gonna use the Dex Nav for. Oh, is that nighttime? Change that, and then here we go. It's actually good for me because I really like the Alolan Geodude line. I don't get many chances to use it, so here we go. So this is going to be using up a bonus encounter and a Dex Nav basic. Let me take those off of the thing here, and then after I do it, I'll remove them from my save file reward thing on the spreadsheet. Okay. And now let's get our Graveler. Hopefully he doesn't make it difficult for us to catch. Alright, of course he will. He's gonna charge. If he charges enough, maybe I could use a special move on him, but I won't take that risk yet. I will just do my normal strat of muting the volume and then spamming balls to spare people's ears. So, okay, well, why do they fake me out like that? Why do they not get in quick ball, but then they just get in one Pokeball? It's kind of rude when you think about it. This is Irene. Good old Irene. And hoping for good ability here, but either way, as long as it's not a terrible ability, it will do its job. I'm gonna heal up here because Regidrago took some damage. Before I jump into the fight though, I should check what the enemy bullet seeds do against our Graveler, just in case. And I think we only really need one of these Psychic types. We'll put Jardine away for now. Oh, but Jardine has Thunderbolt. Never mind. Hold on. Oh, I probably don't need Prinplup. So, okay. Alright, let's see what Graveler's got for an ability. Hope for something good here. That could be good for double battles, but overall doesn't really... Well, I guess it gives him an immunity to electric instead of just a resistance. So, that's okay. It's decent. I don't mind that. Like I said, as long as it's not a terrible ability, it's just all we need for him is to be able to do his job in this fight, so we're fine. So we're gonna change him to adamant. Actually, maybe I should. Let me see about outspeeding here. I already took on the calculator, man. Why would I do that? Okay, first let me level him up. Or her up, my bad. Okay, there we go. Zoro out. Spark. Yes, we very much want that. Give it a tackle. Oh, we actually didn't get rock polish. Well, never mind. I don't have to worry about that then, but I'll still check my overall speed. Give it a charge. Probably could have just gotten rid of rollout, but I don't. Doesn't matter either way. Okay, let's look at this. We have a Graveler Alola, level 16, and let's just. Okay, so speed is going to be a low 20s. Compare that to Faulkner's team. We are hopelessly outsped by almost all of them, except for Farfetch'd, which is the one we don't care about, so we will just probably rely on tanking hits instead. So let's see how that looks if we're adamant against Trumbeak. Oh crap, I didn't have it in the right thing. I'm doing a lot more prep than I normally do, but I really would like to get a good run going here for our first try. Pull up Trumbeak. Okay. Okay, so this is bad because he outspeeds and Bullet Seed is doing a guaranteed 60% at least. So let's see, maybe if we give, what is it, a Rindo Berry that reduces grass type attacks. Let's look at that. It's still minimum 56 damage, so that is rough, for sure. Maybe we want to lead Bergmite for Trumbeak. And then, oh, Watchful HP Ground is also scary though. I just noticed that. Why does he have to have such good coverage, man? HP Ground, like, guaranteed, well, 50% chance to OHKO. That's really bad. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be very careful about how I use Graveler then. Because Yanma also has Mega Drain, and that's probably gonna do like 50% if I had to guess. Why does that only do like 20? Oh, because we have Rindo Berry. If we don't have Rindo Berry, which I probably will still bring Rindo Berry, just. Okay, it only does 45% max. Still not great from Yanma. And then Squawkabilly has reversal. Let's look at that. Reversal, okay, not a lot. But isn't reversal one of those moves that like changes power based on HP or something? I can't remember, but. So yeah, there's a lot of bad things here for Graveler. He could definitely like freely take out any one of Faulkner's Pokemon other than Farfetch'd. We just kind of would have to be. I think maybe we just want him to take out Wattrel. Wattrel's probably the biggest issue. Yanma's not that strong, and then Squawkabilly probably might lose to Bergmite. Let's check that real quick. Bergmite level 16, if we made him impish. Yeah, Squawkabilly can't do that much against Bergmite. I think Bergmite probably 2-Kos him. So we could have Irene take out the Watch Roll. Yanma can't really do much. Probably against. We have like Derek. Derek could Ancient Power Yanma. That's fine. But I think we're pretty good. And then Edward could take the Farfetch, no problem. Okay, this is looking okay. Let me just look up what the ground damage reducing berry is so that I can bring Irene in against the Watchful and not get O-code by it. So Shuckaberry, okay. Let me just double check that Rock Throw will O-code without any sort of damage boosting. That's important. Okay, Rock Throw is 75% chance to O-code. Oh, we're not adamant yet. Okay, so if we're adamant, Rock Throw guaranteed O-code's Watch Roll. We give him the Shuckaberry, so he won't get O-code by HP Ground. That's great. The HP Ground only does barely half with the Shuckaberry. So we could bring, if we can read Watchful's move, we can bring in Graveler and then tank the first move and then take it HP Ground and then take it out with the Rock Throw as long as it stays in. So I think that's as good of a plan as we're gonna get probably. So we'll lead with Bergmite, take out Trumbeak hopefully, and then we'll probably bring in Farfetch. So we'll probably go to Edward, and I think kind of whatever he does, we can figure it out. So do we have a Shuckaberry though? That's a big question. A very big question. If we don't, we're kind of cooked. We don't. Okay. So let's think about this then. Let's go back to the calculator. I made an assumption that was wrong, and now we gotta rework something. So Graveler. Again, maybe I'll make him specially defensive. Make him. What do we make him? Careful nature. Bring Watchful on here. Level 16. Okay, with Careful Nature, HP Ground is a 6% chance to OHKO. So I'm just gonna have to live with that and hope for the best. And then we'll put on Hard Stone, and that should let us get a guaranteed OHKO with Rock Throw, even without being adamant. I hope. Yes, it does. Okay. That's that then. We're gonna make Irene Careful Nature. I'm sorry, if I had known that calcing session was gonna take that long, I would have set up something to put on screen to look at, but I did not anticipate it. So we're done now with the calcs. I think we're just gonna put on the Hearthstone on Irene, and then I think we're all set. We gotta remember that we're leading with Bergmite. Okay. We'll save. Here we go. I can finally switch to my this screen. We can pull that there. Let me do a little zoom out so you can actually see the whole thing in there. Even if it's scuffed, it's always gonna be scuffed. Just the fact of it. Here we go. I'm a little nervous. This is probably the few test runs I did. I had pretty good teams for Falconer, and this is one of the less confident I've been. But I think we have a good enough team and a good enough plan that we can get through with hopefully without losing anybody. And get our first gym leader down. Not quite as tough as Brock, but still definitely a tough fight, so we'll feel good to get past this. Okay. Let's see if I calced correctly and Bergmite will put in work. Okay, good. Flame Charge should do like 25%. Yeah, okay. Now we just take out with another Ice Shard. That's good. Crumbeak's down. He does bring out Farfetch'd. Okay, so Farfetch'd, I will double check, but I don't think Farfetch'd does like anything to, yeah, it does like nothing to Edward, so we'll just bring in Edward. Or actually, no, he has a Dark type move, so I shouldn't just hard switch to a Psychic type. I'll just bring in Edward, and Edward can just show this guy who's the boss of the playground. Since he wants to be a bully. Rock Smash, if you get a defense drop, I am deleting. Okay. And you got a crit too, but I'm just gonna bulldoze you and I don't care. I do not care. Oh, that just KOs. Because Edward is just cracked. We got Squawkabilly, and we do not want to take an Aerial Ace from this, so. Well. Alright, I lied. I'm calcing one more time. But we got the defense drop, so we probably can't stay in here, but we're just gonna take a peek. Great Tusk. Level 16. We got Squawkabilly, Falconer, and we have one stage lowered defense. Oops, one stage. Okay, Aerial Ace does 56 to 71%. So I think we're at probably close to 70%. So I'm not going to take a risk on losing Edward. And he's probably going to predict me to switch, so what would he use if he predicts me? Probably... I mean, quick attack or reversal, neither of them are going to do anything to really... Let's look at our defense stats, but I think, sorry, I didn't mean to beat up there. I think Grumpig can eat this, yeah, I think Gotharita or Grumpig would be fine here, and we'll do if he does Aerial Ace, that's gonna hurt. And Gotharita has huge power. That's, I don't know how I didn't notice that, but that's funny. Okay. Yeah, okay, I'll just bring in Jardine and we'll see if she can get a Thunderbolt off. If she can't, that's not a big deal. She can't keep Edward in, so. Okay, she. That's. Alright, let's see if that was a high roll or not. I do be doing a lot of calcing for somebody who said they wouldn't do a lot of calcing. Okay, level 16 Gotharita. It's probably modest. I think I made it modest. Not that it really matters. Okay, so it's 50% to 42%. So at max, it's doing 50%, which is 25 damage. We have 26 HP, so it cannot KO us unless it crits, which it won't. Okay, we're good. I don't know how much this does, but it's fine. That did a good chunk. I think now we just bring in Bergmite and then Ice Shard. I think. Yeah, okay. We're good. Alright, that's 2 down. 3 down actually. We brought down Farfetch too. So we just have the Wattrel and the Yanma. And I think both of those are totally manageable. Okay, Yanma comes out. I think we just go to Regidrago. I think Regidrago might just beat Wattrel too with Ancient Power. I might not have needed to really think as much as I did, but never hurts to be prepared for this game. It's got speed boost, so we're not going to outspeed it, but we will smack it in the face with a 4 times effective Ancient Power. It's going to use HP Bug, I think, which will do not much, and now it goes down, so we're good. Yeah, I think we just beat Watchful. I think we're fine. I think we're totally good. If I have to bring out Irene, I can, but I don't think I will have to. Need Air Slash. How much is that going to do? Okay, we're totally fine. Good stuff, Derek. Saving me from having to worry about how I'm going to bring Irene in. Just clutching up at the end of the match. And that is our first gym leader down, which I think gets us a badge point. So now, even if we lose the fight, or even if we lose whatever match comes ahead, hopefully not, but if we do, we get a badge point, which we can use to spin the game over wheel, which will give us buffs that'll carry over to our next run and just keep making us better. So that is a W. And now I think that was a tier 2 boss. So hold on here. Let me pull up the stuff. I'll keep the calcs open because I'm sure I will go back to them. Okay. Go to Johto, leaders, and check off Falconer. And then that gives us a spin, our first ever spin on the tier 2 wheel. Oh, actually, that's not true because we got an upgrade yesterday. But our first intended spin on the tier 2 wheel, so that is nice. And yeah, we'll do that right now. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, a Dexnap Premium. I think that means, yeah, we can get a Legendary if we want to. That's good stuff. That's very good. I will mark that down. Dexnap Premium 1. That's very good to have in our pocket, and we could even use that to get something that'll help us against Brock if we really want to, but I think I'm feeling confident enough against Brock that I don't know if I need that, but we shall see. Speaking of Brock, let's pull up the Brock fight. Here we go. Okay. You got quite a squad here. Got Permanent Sandstorm and a lot of Pokemon that benefit from that Sandstorm. Well, actually, all of them do in some way or another, so this is definitely a rough fight. I think Great Tusk is going to be huge for us here if we can utilize him effectively. Yeah, I think we got a lot of good things for this fight, but it's still going to be rough, so we're going to want to be careful and think about what members of our squad we want to bring. Okay, I think we want to bring at least one of the grass type starters that we got last time. I think probably Decidueye just because he's stronger overall. What's his ability again? I think it's pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty bad, but that doesn't really matter for us right now. We just want a strong Pokemon. So what'll Decidueye do for us if we are looking at the team as a whole? So it'll hit Lunatone hard. It'll resist anything that Lilip wants to do. It'll hit Hippopotas hard. It could probably hit Archon decently hard on a switch-in. And it's immune to Cacnea's power-up punch, so we could switch in on Cacnea. Probably tanks pretty much anything Cacnea does. Pin Missile I don't think will do a lot. So let's see, if Decidueye can get a flying type move, it could be a really good Cacnea counter for us. So we'll bring it into our team and level it up and see what we got. Who do I want to replace? Probably... I don't think Graveler's doing a lot for us this fight. Sorry, Graveler, I thought you'd be doing a lot of work on the Falkner fight, but you ended up not even having to come out, so I do appreciate the sense of comfort that you brought me in a stressful time. Okay, let's hope that Decidueye gets a flying type move by level up. Or that it already has one. I haven't checked its moveset, but here we go. That's good stuff. That is very good for us. Okay, yeah, we're just gonna get rid of these moves that Stunky had when we replaced Decidueye with it. We gotta remember to do that. Got Astonish, which is a nice stab move. We're gonna get a grass move. Yes, that'd be very nice. Okay. No. Hold on. I misclicked. I should have saved after the Brock fight or the Falkner fight, but I'm just gonna redo the fight real quick. We're gonna the same stuff. I'm gonna mute so I don't have to blow out people's ears, and because I need pluck for this Brock fight. Well, I don't know if I need it, but it definitely will come in handy against Cacnea. So I'm just gonna redo all this real quick. As far as I know, if I do the same things, everything should go the same with how like RNG seating works with the game. So, yep, a crit, defense drop, just like last time. Bulldoze, take it out. Oh, that did not go the same. That's interesting. Okay, so now it brings out Squawkabilly. We go to Jardine, Thunderbolt. Switch back to face. Take it out with Ice Shard. Brings out Wattrel. And then Derek just owns. Oh, Derek actually outspeeds. I never thought about that. I don't give Derek enough credit. He is a very good starter to have. He just decided to switch. He had better stab options early on. That's kind of how it is with every legendary, so I can't fault Derek for it. Okay. Gonna save. So I don't make a stupid mistake again. Always remember to save often. I'm not good about that. I gotta heal. Let me just take a second to check all my stream stuff. Okay, looking all good. Now let's get that Decidueye. And we'll probably also want Prinplup or Samurott, but we'll work on Decidueye first. I think he's more helpful. Just having a dedicated Cacnea counter. Very nice. Ominous Wind. I think I'll take that over Growl. I'm not sure how good it'll be for me if I really think about it. Okay, so let's start, do just a quick calc about how Decidueye matches up against Brock's Cacnea. Pin Missile can do up to 30%, which I don't love. Pluck is a guaranteed 2-hit KO even with a neutral nature, which I do like. Let's see if I go Adamant with a Sharp Beak, how things are looking there. I don't think I could get it to be a guaranteed OHKO though. I doubt it. Yeah, most I could get is 86%, so we will probably go for more defensive nature. Let's see if we go Impish again. Where's Impish? Okay, Impish with, let's see. We don't need a Sharp Beak. Maybe I'd rather have a Miracle Seed. Where's Miracle Seed? Okay, Miracle Seed. So still guaranteed to hit KO, and with Impish we only take max 27% from Pin Missile. He can't hit us with Power Up Punch. Thunder Punch and Bullet Seed do like nothing. So Decidueye definitely just beats Cacnea easy. And then let's see how Razor Leaf does against some of his other Pokemon. So Hippopotas, OHKO'd by Razor Leaf. Sorry, excuse me, my throat is not used to streaming. Lunatone. Lunatone, 37% chance to OHKO. Okay, not bad. Do we outspeed Lunatone? Yeah, we do, I think. We do. Okay. Now let's see about the leap, because if we can do at least a chunk to the leap while also heavily resisting him, that'd be pretty good. Guess we could do 25% with Pluck and 40% with Razor Leaf, and the leap can do max 23% to us. So that's definitely a good matchup there. Yeah, Decidueye just matches up really well against everything other than let's check Archon, I guess. I don't want to have Decidueye up against Archon, but we'll at least look at it in a hypothetical scenario. So Razor Leaf does guaranteed 2-KO, but Archon could also have a really good chance of 2-KOing with Wing Attack. So I would rather avoid that. And Vroom I am going to leave entirely to Edward, so I'm not even going to think about that. But yeah, I think we have a good setup here. I'll bring a water type for Archon. Probably bring Samurott for that. But Prinplup does have a better move, now that I think about it. Prinplup has Bubble Beam while Samurott just has Water Gun. I could bring Irene for the Archon. Does Irene do anything else? Because Prinplup could do other stuff, but Irene would only do the Archon, I think. Yeah. So I think I'd rather bring Prinplup. I think that's a better option. We'll bring it over Gotharita probably, because Ice Shard on Bergmite is still helpful. So yeah, we'll just do that. I think this is the team we're gonna rock with. I don't think we really need to do anything in nature changes or anything. I think this team's probably fine. I might regret not preparing more, but I think we just... What do we want to do? We want to lead... Do we want to lead Decidueye? Or do we want to bring Decidueye out on a Cacnea? Because... Let's see, what does Hippopotas do anything against Decidueye at all? It could Bulldoze and lower our speed, or Rock Tomb, which is probably the worst thing. Well, it is the only thing he could do against us. I don't know what I'm talking about. Then I don't think we outspeed Cacnea. Did we? We do. Oh no, now with the speed lower. So we need to not have our speed lowered to outspeed Cacnea, but we still beat Cacnea even not outspeeding it, so I'm not sure how much I really care. I think we still outspeed Lunatone with 1 speed drop, but not 2. Do we Oko Hippopotas with Razor Leaf? We got it, right? We do. Okay, I think we lead Decidueye and just kind of see where things go from there. Everyone's leveled up and healed, right? Yep, okay, I gotta put Miracle Seed on Charles. Cannot forget that. Did I change his nature? I don't think I made him impish, did I? Or did I? I have no memory. Oh, yeah, he's lonely. Okay, I'm glad I checked that. I don't want him to take a lot from Cacnea Pin Missile, potentially. Okay. I think that is all the prep I'm probably gonna do. I don't know how I ended up doing more prep for Faulkner than for Brock, but I think my team just kind of overall works out better for Brock. I think I am gonna lead Decidueye because he just matches up well against everything other than well, kind of Archon, but mostly just Reveroom, and if he brings in Reveroom, we just switch in with Edward, and Edward just smashes him. So I'm thinking that Decidueye is our best lead, and if things go south, then I will make a public apology to everyone. Okay. Gonna save. I'm a little scared. Can't lie. Let me double check my team before we get into it. Saving takes a second. Okay. So we got Charles, Impish Nature with the Miracle Seed, Grumpus with the Twisted Spoon, Timid Nature. Grumpus is just kind of there to help out. It's not really going to be playing any significant role, but as long as it can switch in and take a hit and do something, I'm not too worried about what it's actually going to do. Edward, Soft Sand, Adamant, Face, Never Melt Ice, Impish, I think kind of just doing the same thing, take a hit, and then Ice Shard, Derek Shellbell, Mild Nature, kind of just chilling. What moves does he have actually? Yeah, his moveset is just so awkward, but he could help out still. And then Roderick, Mystic Water, also mild. I probably don't want him mild for this fight. I probably don't. I probably want to change that. Because if he takes bullets, he'd be very bad. It'd probably be very bad either way. What is Prinplup speed looking like? I might want to just raise his speed, maybe. This is my last calcing, I promise, for this fight. I just did not think about how Prinplup matches up against their type coverage. So he has Bubble Beam, Mystic Water. Oh yeah, he's smiled with Mystic Water. Okay. The Bubble Beam actually like destroys Hippopotas, but if he switches into the Leap, then that's really bad, so we can't lead Prinplup, unfortunately. Let's look at who was it? Lunatone doesn't have good coverage. Actually, yeah, the only thing that has coverage against... Yeah, none of the non-grass types have any coverage against Prinplup, so I don't actually have to worry about that, so okay. Never mind, we'll keep him mild and that'll be fine, I think. Okay. Save again. I think we are good to go. Hopefully we can get through this fight with minimal losses. Like I said, I have gotten past Brock once before in my own sort of practice runs, but it was usually took quite a toll on me, so let's hope for the best here. Hope my Decidueye plan pans out in the way that I'm imagining. Okay, so here he doesn't have anything that wants to switch in to a Razor Leaf. Anything takes a big chunk from a Razor Leaf here. So we just click that. Yep, Hippopotas goes down. So we probably will bring in Varoom, and then we just bring in Edward, and then go from there. Because Varoom's the only thing that really counters this. Yeah, okay. Let me check what Varoom has. Oh, something in the wrong scene. Hold on. I'm sorry. Okay. At least you can still see the battle, but it's small. Okay. Zoom out on the docks again just a little bit so you can see more of it in that little window. Okay. Yeah, so what does Varoom have here? He has Bulldoze, which won't do much but will lower our speed. Gyro Ball, which I don't think will do much either. And then just Toxic and Protect. So Toxic would be annoying. But I think he's probably going to Bulldoze. Probably. Which sucks, but I'm bringing it Edward either way. Okay, Toxic is annoying. And I'm hoping he doesn't bring in Arch in here. I hope he stays in. He probably will switch, but that's just how it is. Oh, no, he stayed in. Oh, he has Air Balloon, dude. I'm so dumb. Okay, that's fine. We can still take out Varoom. I just have to pop the Air Balloon first. Can't believe I forgot about that. Okay, just Horn Attack, break the balloon, and I have to check if we outspeed with... Actually, no, he doesn't do enough to really bother us, okay. I think we probably still outspeed even with the Bulldoze, but let's just... yeah, okay. So Edward did his job, he took out the Varoom, and now I hope he brings out Cacnea, so we can just bring out Decidueye and kind of own him. Okay, brings out Lunatone, who could go for a lot of things here. So I think he would go for Psybeam or Icy Wind. Icy Wind would be really bad. That's the worst case scenario, because that would slow down anybody I bring in. It would hit Charles or Derek super effectively. I think I kind of have to bring in, well, I don't have to bring in Charles. I could bring in Roderick, but then he could switch out to the Little Leap. So I'm just bringing in Charles and hoping for the best here. Yeah, of course the Icy Winds. I think we still outspeed him with one Icy Wind though, so that's okay. I think. I could definitely be wrong, but either way, we take him out with a Razor Leaf, so that's alright. I was wrong, but okay. So Charles is going to be kind of out of the fight, which is bad. We haven't taken out the Little Leaf or Cacnea, which I was really hoping to have Charles for, but Charles did do good work, and we are still, I think, in a decent position. It's just going to have to be a little bit of improv from here on out. Okay, so Cacnea could KO from here, even with oh, this is actually really bad. Okay, he's gonna power up punch probably, but we don't have anything we can do about that, really. No, I pin missiles actually, so let's see how much this does. Okay, hit 4 times. That did more damage than I wanted it to. Luigi's Twister, and hopefully it's a 2-co, and I'll have to live with that. If not, that's rough. Oh, we flinched. That's actually really good for us. Okay. What does he bring out? The leap? Oh, okay. The leap doesn't really do much against us either, though. But it could definitely stall, which is kind of what it's always trying to do anyway. But okay, let's pull up the calcs just real quick. See how things match up between Regidrago and Laleep. Okay, so at most, HP Rock does 20%. Mega Drain does like nothing. So he probably would just stockpile and try to recover stall off that while I take Sandstorm chip damage. Does Vice Grip do passive damage? Because that would be probably what I would go for if that does. Let me check that. Let's see. Okay, I need to find the double PD page. Okay, it seems like it only does damage once. It does not. It's not like a wrap move. I always get them mixed up, so... Okay. So what do I do here then? I probably should have thought of a different strategy here with Regidrago to make better use of his Twister or something, but I did not think very much about that. What could... Oh, Grumpus could paralyze it. That actually would be really good. Yeah, we probably want to go for that. Yeah, we'll do that. That works. This Leap is probably the most annoying thing that Brock has, at least from my experience. This will do like 30%. Not dude, Grumpus ate that. Good stuff. Okay, so paralyzing it will be very good for us. It'll help a lot with dealing with this Leap. Full pair is very nice. And now I think we just start kind of whittling it with side beams. Yeah, it's gonna stockpile and recover and so on and so forth, but that's just what we're gonna have to deal with, and hope we get some full pairs that prevent it from going too far. Yeah, he has a berry. Please, full para, please. Okay. So things are gonna get rough if he can stall us for long, because we don't have any more sandstorm immunities to keep in here, so. Let me actually check how is Charles looking, because he's weak to sandstorm. Never mind. Can't bring him in. Do I have anybody else that I would rather bring in on the leap? Probably not. I mean, Derek's a little better than Grumpus, probably. But yeah, this is what happens with Brock, man. He just kind of squeezes the life out of you with this freaking leap. Taking forever. Okay, that'll do like no damage. It's a little more than no damage, but still not much. We're gonna need some full paras for this frickin' elite, man. Please. Or flinch, we can go for a para flinch. Axe. Good. So after this, all he has left is, he has Archon. And he has... I don't know what else. But Prinplot beats Archon. Still has Cacnea. Okay, Bergmite beats Cacnea. Kind of. So, I think we're okay. As long as Regidrago can beat Lileep here, we are fine, more or less. We might have to sack one Pokemon, but I don't want to think about that right now. Good stuff. Just need one more full para or a flinch. Come on. Okay, we might need two actually. Okay, he didn't recover, which is very good for us. I mean, actually, maybe he ran out of PP. That could be. Oh, he did not run out. Okay. So Derek doesn't remove their weather, but he at least doesn't get hurt by it, which is nice. Start going for bites. Also has a chance to flinch, so it's not like it's really any worse. That is bad. How much did that do? Hold on, I need to look back at the stream. Why is it not showing me my stream? Twitch, please. Okay, I'm gonna go to my channel then. Hold on, just gotta pull up the VOD, and if that did 15 or more, then we're in a really tough spot. Either way, we're not in a good spot, I'll say that. That did 18. Okay, that's very bad. It's quite bad for us. Oof, okay, I'm gonna take a quick drink of water and I'm gonna think about this situation. Okay. I think I have to bring in Grumpus and hope that he at least full paras one of the 2 turns that Grumpus is out, because I don't know. This is a tight spot for sure. I need to keep Bergmite and Prinplup healthy. Please. Please, full para. Yes. Okay, but that really didn't do that much for us. I don't know what I was expecting. He's so stockpiled out of his mind, dude. Oh wait, I can Psywave. That does damage based on level. Dude, I should have been thinking about that this whole time. Okay, that's fine. The leap goes down. If I had thought about that 5 minutes ago, we would have been in a much better spot, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay, that's all I needed. I just needed to take out the leap, and now this is the thing that is on the screen, so I really can't switch in to Bergmite, really, but maybe let's check. So if I switch into Bergmite and he power-up punches, I am probably cooked. At least a little bit cooked. Bergmite level 16, Impish. Power Punch only does 20%. Let's check what he looks like at a +1 in attack. So Bullet Seed, so a Power Punch into a Bullet Seed. Okay, we're actually fine. Because Power Punch into anything doesn't KO Bergmite, I don't think. Yeah. So Bergmite is fine. We'll just double Ice Shard, and I think that should be good enough. Okay, this should not do much. Good. Good, good, good. Oh, he's actually already weakened, so I think maybe Ice Shard could take him out here, but even if it doesn't, we are fine. Okay. So this won't KO, and then Ice Shard will bring it down, and then good. Man, Face has put in so much more work than I thought he would. I feel bad for the slanders that I gave him when I first found him. I don't know where I'd be without him. He put in so much work in the Faulkner fight also. Okay, now I need to start looking at Archon, because this is probably the Pokemon that I prepared for the least, and now it is the one that is facing my very beaten up team, so let's just take things slow here. Pull up Archon, get my Bergmite. I don't think I can probably stay in, but if I can and get an Ice Shard off, that would be very nice. Okay. So Impish. Yeah, no, Rock Tomb would do 60%, so we can't. But then let's look at the good old Prinplup. I should have made Impish. If I had foreseen this situation, I would have made it Impish, just so I could switch in on it easier, but that's how it'd be. Okay, no, we're fine. We should be fine. Nothing that Archon has can 2-ko Prinplup, and Prinplup OHKOs with Double Beam, so we're good. Okay, even with that, we still tank anything else. Oh, but with Sandstorm, do we do. Okay, I think we're fine. I think we're totally fine. Please. Good. That should be it. That should be it. Yes! And a crit. I don't think a crit mattered. Yes! That's a Brock with no deaths. That is crazy. I was expecting to lose at least one or two. But I think because we managed to beat a tier 3 boss without any losses, we actually get a special a bonus. I think we get to spin a better wheel than we normally would, so that is exciting. Let's go back and heal our Pokemon, and then we will start doing all that fun stuff. Man, that was stressful. Yeah, that's how things get in this game, and they're basically just gonna get harder from here on. It's not gonna get better, which is the real scary part. You can see a preview of Misty there, which we're not gonna get to today, but yeah, she's just as scary, probably more so. So Brock is down, and let me check the rules for beating a tier 3 boss with no losses. If you beat a tier 3 boss deathless, then you get the option of respinning the wheel. If you don't like the reward, but you must take the new reward. Okay. So we get to spin the tier 3 wheel, and if we don't like the reward, we can respin because we beat it deathless. So that is very good. And here is the wheel. Nice shiny blue tier 3 wheel. Our first time spinning it. Let's see what we get here. Some very good stuff here that could make things. Okay, Celadon Casino Heist. What is this? Pick a random Pokemon from a gambling location. Okay, before I decide if I want that or not, I'm gonna have to look at what the gambling locations are and see what Pokemon are available there. So I don't know if there's a easily viewable like document for this or not. Let me see if it's in this doc, maybe. I don't think so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to see Radical Red. Let's look up Radical Red gambling. I don't know, man. Let's look up Radical Red Casino Pokemon. Okay, so in the game corner, there's Dratini, Larvitar, Beldum, Bagon, Riolu, Rotom, Gible, Larvesta, Dino, Goomy, Jangmo, Dreepy, Honedge, and Toxel. So basically a lot of pseudo-legendaries and then and some other stuff. So this is kind of an old comment too, so it might even be outdated. There's got to be an easier way to find this information. If I don't know. It's probably something that would I definitely would have benefited if I had played through the game before. So okay, let's just look at the other things on the wheel and see if I want to go for something else, because I might just not even want to go for this. We'll see. Let's see, we have add a Pokemon to your favorite list, which not sure what that does, but I think it'll help us out somehow down the line. But yeah, battle retry voucher. Used to retry the current battle. Tier 3 loot box, which is a legend. Oh, we don't get to pick though. Darn it! I was thinking we get to pick. Okay, we're gonna respin. We're gonna respin anyway because I'm just I don't know what this Celadon Casino has got for me. So we're respinning. If we get a loot box, I'm gonna pop off. Okay, we get a revive voucher, which is still really good. We get to revive a Pokemon that dies at any time. So that is nice. Let me mark that down here. And I'll also mark. Let me put our next trainer up here. There we go. We'll do a little zoom out. Okay. That's the next trainer we gotta fight. I gotta update my save file rewards real quick. So we have Dexnap Premium and we have 1 revive. Okay. Alright. So, that's that right. I did my spin. I marked everything down. Okay. Everyone's healed up. Okay. Now I guess we gotta look at our next opponent here. Which is Lass Sally with Flying Pikachu, Oricorio Sensu, Whimsicott, and Mawile. So some flying types and some fairy types. I want to say Alolan Graveler just beats Flying Pikachu. I'm worried about Grass Knot, so we'll check how that pans out. Let's just oh, I can go to a new level cap actually. Let me do that before I forget. Get some new moves on some of our Pokemon, especially Derek. You could use it. Nice Rapid Spin on Edward is pretty good. Oh, Dragon Breath, yes, that is a lot better than Twister, but we will keep Twister on the off chance that it could flinch if we needed to, so. Okay. Now Derek is kind of cooking. Yeah, I mean, he already was cooking a little bit, but now he is extra cooking. Sharpen. Do I want this? I mean, this can't be worse than Tackle to have, so I guess we'll go with that. Confuse Ray, sure. And Grumpus came in so clutch in that fight. I just wish I realized that Psywave worked the way it did sooner. Would have made Lilip a lot less stressful to deal with, but you know, worked out in the end. Okay. Yeah, I was checking the Graveler versus Pikachu, so let's do that. Level 20, maybe level 23, versus Pikachu. Flying Sally. Grass Knot demolishes. Holy crap. Okay. But what if Rindoberry? Okay, Grass Knot is a lot more manageable. So I think we'll probably just lead Graveler with Grass Knot to take out the Pikachu. Let's just get that right now. And does it KO with Rock Throw though? I guess that's the next question I should be asking. I imagine it would. Yeah, Decay definitely does, even without being adamant, so, okay. I mean, let's see, do I even need a Rindo Barrier, or can I just make him a defensive nature? Let's check that. Might as well. Good old Impish with no Rindo Berry. Okay, yeah, we want the Rindo Berry. Yeah, okay. Just figured I would check, but I'm gonna need that berry. Who doesn't matter for this fight, I guess? Prinplup doesn't really matter, right? Yeah. Then, Charles also doesn't really matter. Who does matter for this fight for us? Bergmite is still good because of the flying types and the grass type. Actually, Charles or Edward beats Mawile, I'd assume, because I feel like Edward must outspeed, and then I think Mawile just gets taken out by a bulldozer or bulldoze. An actual bulldozer. Let's see, bulldoze. Yeah, Great Tusk outspeeds Adamant with Soft Sand is guaranteed outcome. Okay, yeah. So Edward stays in to deal with the Mawile. Drago could deal with the Oricorio, I'd imagine. Yeah, doesn't seem like Oricorio can really do anything there. Bergmite can help with the Whimsicott. And yeah, Decidueye also has Pluck, so yeah, I think we're just fine. We're fine. If my words are shoved back in my mouth, then that'll be a rough scene. But I think this team is more than good enough to deal with this fight, so I'll put Hearthstone on Regidrago just to, if I end up using Ancient Power on Oricorio, just to give it a little bit more spice to it. And I want Rindo Berry on good old Graveler. We're gonna make Graveler Adamant just for insurance purposes. Okay, so let's just do our check here. We have Adamant Graveler with the Rindo Berry to take out Pikachu. Edward takes out the Mawile. Bergmite and whoever else can deal with the Decidueye can deal with the Whimsicott. Regidrago probably beats the Oricorio, and yeah, alright. I am happy with this team. We actually could get an encounter before we do this fight, but I think I'll just take care of this fight and then we'll get the encounter. Just so I don't have to worry about the fight right after. I already have my prep all done. This guy's probably gonna give us some stuff. Oh yeah, I got the Dynamax band, so we could do Great Dens now, and he's gonna give us some other moves. Okay, or not moves, but stuff. Goodies. Yeah, so we gotta fight some of these random jabronis, but they're just gonna have random Pokemon that are underleveled, so we just sort of beat them down. Switch to Charles here. Okay, confusion, just Razor Leaf, take Soul Rock out. Cottony, Bucket. Iron Boulder. Wow, we're just gonna Razor Leaf that guy. Since we gotta fight some trainers anyway, we're gonna get our encounter. We're gonna have to go back and heal. I guess we have the Pokeball, but whatever. We're getting the encounter, and it's gonna be a good time. So we have a flying Pikachu, so we could imitate Last Sally if we want to. Leafeon. Probably gonna want to start preparing for Misty, so getting maybe some more grass types, or just like water resists is not a bad idea. So Leafeon's a decent option. Let's check the daytime. Breloom, Hoopa. I think Blissy's really broken. We probably want to get a Blissey, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I don't have a Dex Nav, actually. I don't have a Dex Nav anymore, now that I think about it. Or do I have one Dex Nav Premium? Is it worth using that on a Blissey? It probably is. It probably is. I'll do it. I'll do it. Okay, we're using up our Dex Nav Premium here. It's level 21. What the heck? Oh, I have him not leveled up. Irene, my bad. Just go to Grumpus and Thunderwave it. Oh, it has a refresh. I should have gone for a quick ball turn one. Whatever. We'll Thunderwave and hope it doesn't use refresh again. It could definitely eat a side beam. Level 21 is gonna like just devour that. I use side wave, but whatever. Same thing. It's gonna eat it up. Yeah, okay, I should just go to spamming Pokeballs. Hold on, let's take a minute here. Come on, Blissey, be my friend. I've heard you're very broken in this game. I really doesn't want to get in the bow, man. It better. I use a Dex-Nat Premium on this freaking thing. You're real sad. You're gonna make me sad, Blissey. That was so close. Okay, we got to switch. I'll switch to Charles because he can't get hit by double slap anyway. Yes, good stuff. Okay. Got ourselves a nice Blissey. Oh, SmackDown, Irene. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, I mean. It's actually not any better than Rock Thrower, really, except that it can ground flying types, which I also don't really care about that much, but I guess I'll take it over Rollout, I guess, in case, I don't know, man, but whatever. I can't imagine any situation where I am using Rollout would be a good situation. Oh, we got some level ups for Irene, because we just beat a freaking Blissey. This is gonna be Big Mama, because that's exactly what it is. And I don't want to hear any arguments on that. Mama in all caps, for emphasis. Okay. We're gonna go back and check out her ability and heal while we are at it. Actually, I'm glad I thought of that, because I was originally just planning on getting a decent grass type, but I've heard that Blissey can be insanely good for this game, so it's a good thing to have. Oh my gosh. This thing is invincible. Like, what is... It's gonna have to be something really insanely hard to bring this down. So, I guess that's not the best ability that I could have, probably, because it only will decrease damage from fighting type moves, because that's all that normal types are weak to. But, I mean, that's still... I mean, physical attacks are this thing's biggest weakness, and a lot of the most threatening physical attacks for it, I feel like, are gonna be fighting type attacks. So if we're reducing damage by 50% on that, that's gotta be pretty dang good. So okay, I like that a lot. I'm gonna have to remember that I have that and make good use of it. So we're gonna save real quick, and then I'm going to go take a quick break. But after that, I'll be back to take on Last Sally and maybe some other people, and yeah, so thank you anybody who might be watching the stream or the VOD. I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, I'm back. And I think we are ready to go take on Sally. We probably have a couple of the trainers who are going to try to get in our way first, so let's just go over there and get that done. I don't think Sally will really give us any trouble. I do have to remember to finish leveling up Irene, because I somehow forgot to do that. Would have been very, very smart of me. Thunder Punch, yeah, that will be very nice. Okay. I'll do my best to avoid some of these unnecessary trainers, but, okay, I think here is Sally, so we're good. Alright, let's aim for another no losses match here. Try to keep our team together as long as we can. So, okay, it's gonna go for Grass Knot, and we can just go for Smackdown. Oh, never mind. It's not gonna... We're gonna switch to... Okay, Whimsicott, alright. So... That's fine. Oh, that Smackdown did a lot of damage. Holy crap. Okay. This is fine. Let me check what Whimsicott actually has, because I haven't really looked at it all that closely. It has Leech Seed, Mega Drain, HP Psychic. Okay, so, yeah, Decidueye just beats this, so we're fine. Nothing to worry about. We have a good counter to all of her Pokemon, and I don't anticipate any major surprises there. HP Psychic is not going to do a lot. There's a crit, but still. Alright, eat this even if it's a crit, and then we take it out with another pluck, so all good there. The problem is now that we can't bring out... Yeah, we can't bring out Graveler against Pikachu straight up, because that's just not a good look. But we'll look and see how Decidueye takes HP Flying, but I can't imagine it would be all that good. Let's see. Last Sally. HP Fighting. Is that... Did I read it wrong? It has HP Flying. Oh, yeah, I can't speak. It has, okay, it's supposed to have Hidden Power Flying. For some reason here it's saying Fighting. I think it's Flying. 3. Yes, that's doing 55%, so we cannot stay in here with Charles. We have to figure something else out. So what is it gonna go for if it thinks we're switching? Probably a Grass Knot if it thinks we're gonna go to a Rock type. We can't really bring out Bergmite. Bergmite doesn't want to take anything. So I think we just do Derek. Derek is kind of just fine with whatever. Okay, so it goes for Hidden Power Flying, so that actually did quite a chunk, honestly. E-Speed will do less, I think. It really didn't. I don't know what the heck this Pikachu is on, but it is sort of cracked. But Ancient Power KOs, which is nice. It'll probably bring out Mawile, and we'll bring out Edward. And, okay, let me actually see how Edward switches in here, because that is not something that I really thought about, because I don't think about things that I should think about. Let's see, level 23. Okay. Edward switches in totally fine here, I think. Just bring Edward in, take it out with a Bulldoze, and then Sunzu or Koryo should not be an issue, I don't think. Darn it. I was hoping it wouldn't do that, but it did. Okay, now we're in a little bit of a pickle. Because I wanted Derek to take care of this, but Derek is a little bit weak now. Actually, we're fine because this thing doesn't have anything for Irene, so I think Irene just comes in and smacks it in the face with a large rock. Okay, it doesn't even know what to do. Works for me. What the heck? I'm a little scared. I can't lie. Oh, 07's for Irene. It's rough. It's the first time ever using her in an actual fight, and I really hope this KOs. I didn't even think. Okay, thank goodness. Yeah. 07 for Irene. I really didn't think about the possibility that Rock Throw wouldn't have KO'd. Maybe I should have gone for Thunder Punch instead. I don't know if that would have done more, but it certainly might have been a better option. Unfortunately, we take our first loss, but Irene will live on in our hearts. And yeah, so Mawile goes down and we win. Unfortunately, not deathless, but sometimes these things happen. I'm gonna go. Bleh. Dude, my tongue is betraying me. I'm gonna deposit Irene and get something else to take her spot. Well, actually, I guess I should pull up the next fight. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, okay, it's this guy in Mount Moon, so it's actually a ways away. So we're kind of just cruising for a while. This is a double battle that I have heard is quite rough, but we won't have to worry about that for some time. And I guess I'll probably just deposit Irene, and then we have some encounters coming up, so I'll get those first, and then start worrying about who I want on my team, but put Blissey in for the interim. I'm sorry, Irene. I'm gonna need that Rindo Berry back, though. Actually, no, never mind, you keep it. That feels a little mean. Okay. Got Rare Candy Blissey up. Doll Eyes might be good. I don't think that matters. So let's go with Doll Eyes there. And I'm not even going to bother putting an item on her yet because I don't know. So that's that. Oh, we get a wheel spin. So let's go do that. Since we beat a tier 1 boss, we get tier 1 wheel spin. And so I'll pull that up. Get this back on the screen there. Whoops. Okay, got the wheel. Here we go. Yeah, another Ducksnap basic. I will take that. I actually got to remove my premium because I used that on Blissey. So 0 basic is on a 1 now. Yeah, okay. Nice to have. Not a big reward, but we'll take it. Okay. I think we have at least another encounter or two coming up for us before that next mini boss we got, so that will be nice. I've got some care package stuff. If they really cared, they would give me leftovers to put on my Blissey so that it can never ever die. But they won't do that. Okay. Yeah, I'll just fight this guy with whatever he's got. Okay. Not what I would have expected. But an ancient power... That's not nice, man. I was saying an ancient power should do the trick. You better not do it again. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna roll out you, man. I don't even... Whatever. Just roll out, probably will take this out. So, we're good. I don't know if that only gets Whirlwind or if he was just trolling me, but... Walking this guy, I was just trying to check if that quest we already went into was the same route, but I'm assuming it is. It's, I think it would have changed by now. Don't you baby doll eyes me. Who do you think you are? I'm gonna speed up through this battle just because it's 4 Pokemon and yeah. Got places to be. Okay. That is that. And this is the same route, so cannot get another encounter in this grasp. We do have another encounter up here, I believe, for Mount Moon. Maybe? Yeah, okay, Route 4. Yeah, okay, so we're on Route 3, now we're on Route 4, and there's grass right here, so let's just heal up first, just in case, and then we will see what we got there. Probably should talk to some of these NPCs. I've heard that talking to NPCs in Radical Red is a good deal. Yeah, I don't know if I'm allowed to do this, but I'll take note of that. Okay. So these particular NPCs don't really have anything going on, but I've Probably should make it a habit to check those more. Let me double check that my infinite repel is on. Okay, it was on. Okay, okay, there we go. Alright, let's see what we have here in the Dex Nav. Dude, Tinglu is everywhere. He's just absolutely everywhere. We have Tinglu, Cresselia, Magirna, Hisuian Sliggoo. It's interesting. Arctozolt could be good for Misty. Let's see the nighttime. Oops, not Pokemon. Cyclizar, Quilladin, still Cresselia. So I still have Cresselia and Magirna, plus Quilladin and Cyclizar. I think probably nighttime is better for us. There's a lot of stuff that I don't like either way, so we'll just hope for the best. Okay, Bibarel is not the worst thing I could have gotten, but definitely not the best. At least he made it easy to catch. I always appreciate that. Sarah. And now we have a whole bunch of encounter options in Mountain Moon. I just have to gotta look up how many floors Mountain Moon has, because I know each floor has different different encounter tables. So I just have to make sure I look through all the floors. Okay, that's 3 floors. So I'll have to check all 3 of those at night and day before I make my decision on where I want to get my encounter. I still have a Dex Nav basic in my pocket if I want to use that. Okay, so Cloyster, Mimikyu. Mimikyu's not great without its ability. Sandy Shocks, not probably the best for Misty because it is part ground type, but still good. Pikachu. Pikachu might actually not be a bad idea. Terrakion is a cool guy. Let's check the daytime. Kind of a lot of the same. Not much really changing. That's good. Let's go grab this, and then we will check out the next floor. Okay. Xurkitree. Oh, I might have to try to go for Xurkitree, honestly. Dragonite's also great. And probably would be easier to catch than Xurkitree now that I think about it. We'll check nighttime. Still Dragonite and Xurkitree. Dracozolt. Probably good. Wishcash. Luxio. Can I get to the bottom floor from here, or do I have to do something else? Okay, good. Ooh, Meowscarada. I think I need Meowscarada, dude. Even if I don't encounter it, I might have to just scoop it up. Because that is, do I have to have a bonus encounter? Okay, I do. Alright, so yeah, that's really good. Then let's check daytime here. Okay, not much. I've heard Sunflora is better in this game, but still, I don't know if that's something that I want. But Incineroar is great. Not great for Misty, but is a good Pokemon. And it's also at the same time as Meowscarada, so I think we'll probably go for our encounter on this floor. I think. Yeah, we have Munchlax, Axew, Obstagoon, Seadra. I think this is just a pretty decent thing. What do we have up here again? I've got to refresh my memory. Oh, this we have Circuitry and Dragonite, dude. This is a hard decision. Let me check. Let me check the Radical Red Dex for what sort of moves Circuitry would have, and if his catch rate is any different. I don't know if it has that sort of information, but let's see. Okay, he's gonna have Thunder Wave, Shock Wave, Ingrain. So he is pretty good. The only problem is I'm not sure if I would be able to catch him. Okay, I'll go for an encounter on this floor, and I will do a Dex Nev on the other floor. I think that's a good compromise, because I really want to get Meowscarada, but yeah. Okay, Wish Cache I am not unhappy with. Could definitely be good. It's not what I was hoping for, but I'll take it. It's a good typing still. And I guess I'm going to have to go into speed up mode again to try to catch this thing. Okay. Yeah, alright, muted that. Now we just speed until it decides it wants to stay in the ball. Okay. Nice. Name it Raul. And now we have to go back to that other floor to get that Meowscarada, because I really want that. The issue will be getting it without this Team Rocket guy getting all up in my business. Can I just go? Okay, I can go past him. Alright, we're good. Okay, let's open up the Dex Nav, get Meowscarada. I'm kind of swimming in grass type starters, but I don't even care at all. Meowscarada is good. Decidueye is good. Venusaur is good if I can get him. Okay, didn't even entertain the idea of staying in the ball, but that's okay. Come on, Meowscarada, you're one of my favorite starters. Let's just be civil about this. Is that a crit? Okay, I gotta switch before this thing does something unspeakable to my Regidrago. That's not good. I might not be able to catch this thing, man, if it keeps being a jerk. I'm gonna Thunder Wave it, which I should have done like 50 turns ago. No, you gotta stay on the ball, man. Come on. Come on. This is dumb, dude. I can't give up on it. Holy crap. I can't even stay in because the Razor Leaf will kill. Oh, this is rough. This is a rough scene. I'm gonna go for Horn Attack. Okay. There we go. Wow, that was stressful. I mean, this thing jerk, dude. It was being a jerk. What was that about? I just wanted to be my friend. It's so mean. Okay. I'm gonna use my Pokevile just to be on the safe side in case I run into a trainer on the way back. I do not want to be fighting them with my team so badly bruised up from that Meowscarada. At least we got to catch it though. That's what really matters. We have the Meowscarada, who I'm sure will have a great ability to make up for its jerkiness, and will pop off. So let's see. Let's see what Big Barrel has here. Okay, not really anything. Um, okay, good as gold is insanely good, so that's very nice to have on Raul there. Okay, well I mean, that's the same thing that Edward has, and Edward has been doing great, so I mean, it's not bad. It's just that, it's better on Pokemon that you would like to be tanking hits, and Meowscarada is really not one of those Pokemon, but not bad. Can still definitely be quite good, so. Okay. I am happy with those encounters overall. I gotta update my stuff here. I no longer have a Dex Nav basic, and I don't have any more bonus encounters, I don't think. So there is that. And I think I will probably call it there for today. I know I probably didn't accomplish all that much in this stream, but it was a little stressful between having two gym fights, and I'm just glad to have gotten through them. So next time we'll be fighting this guy here, Super Nerd Miguel, in a double battle. He's got quite an interesting team setup here, and I'm gonna have to do some serious thinking before I go into that, because I have heard that he can really mess your day up if you don't think hard before you go in there. So that'll be our next assignment, and I'm a little scared about it, but we made it this far, and I'm confident in my team that we can keep going. So thank you anybody who watched this stream or VOD. I appreciate it, and I am going to be trying to stream at least a couple times a week. Like I said, probably my next stream will be next Tuesday, the whatever day, I have no concept of time, but next Tuesday and maybe next Thursday after that, and maybe other streams when I find the time in between all that. So yeah, looking forward to more Radical Rogue when I get the chance. And thank you all again, and I'll see you next time.